When disaster strikes, the world watches, and the world watch as tornadoes rip through a Florida community during Hurricane Milton. But nearly 2 months later, this community over here is still stuck in time.
And who could forget all the damage and destruction that's caused here? A lot of these folks never expecting a tornado to move through with this hurricane. Well, many homes were ripped to pieces. They remain the same way they did the day after that storm. Our CBS News Miami's Morgan Rynor, she went back to that retirement community in Fort Pierce to see why.
Law enforcement, politicians, the media, the cameras, for the most part, everyone has left. But the people still here in this community tell me the Band-Aids are just now coming off, and the scars, they're here to stay.
They're gone, they're gone. They left.
Time in Spanish Lakes Country Club Village.
This is where the deceased had lived, up in this corner.
Is measured by Hurricane Milton. There's before and after.
This is what I come out to every day. My life is a normal.
Michael Bass walks out of his home every day to this, 54 days after tornadoes ripped through his retirement community in Fort Pierce.
It's depressing. I don't know how else to explain it.
We first met Bass hours after the tornadoes touched down. He showed us around his community that day.
These people don't know where to go or what to do. That's it.
You may remember Bass as the man who pulled this dog.
He got Benji. Hold on. Stay back. He got Benji. Oh my goodness.
Who we now know is actually named Lulu, out of the pile of debris on live TV.
It could have been worse. We could have been pulling humans out of there. Search and rescue was here, and they probably went through that area 5-6 times.
Search and rescue eventually did find Lulu's owner, 66-year-old Alejandro Alonso, in the pile of debris.
Love you, Lulu. I'm about to buy the biggest bed.
Lulu was reunited that day with her late owner's grandson, and he's since kept me updated. This is a photo of Lulu in her promised big bed, curled up next to her new Dalmatian sibling.
The one where the deceased were, their home ended up over here.
That home, the pile of debris, is one of a handful of lots that has since been cleared.
It's a Monday, and why don't we see people in here working and cleaning this place up?
Sue and Rhonda Charme were told their home would be demolished days after the storm. At first, they were told the management company would be handling the demolition, then FEMA, then the county.
So I don't know what's going on there, but we have noticed that the cleanup is really slow.
The sign of their house ripped off like paper the night of the storm.
$2,900 just to move into storage, and then $800 a month for storage fees. Well, that's a lot of money. I'm going, oh my gosh, I mean, it's depleting our savings.
They're also appealing FEMA's decision to only cover their roof damage. At 77 and 80 years old, they were excited for retirement.
We cry a lot, you know. I'll just talk about it. I'm surprised I'm not crying now. I just talk about it and I start crying. It's just mind-blowing. Who would have thought we'd be going through this at our age? Starting over again. How many more years have we got left?
And yet, as they celebrated Thanksgiving, they still found something to be grateful for.
Thankful that we're alive, definitely. Things could be a lot worse. I see what's happened in North Carolina, and you know, where they're getting ready for the winter, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I guess we should count our blessings.
Sue and Ron told me that FEMA is only paying for them to stay in their hotel until January, and then they don't know what comes next, like so many other people in this community. In Fort Pierce, Morgan Rynor, CBS News, Miami.
My gosh, it just makes you shake your head. You see all these families have been through so much already, and then now to have to deal with the runaround and all the challenges that they're facing.
Yeah, it's a double punch.
It is a lot. Morgan, by the way, did reach out to the corporation who owns that retirement community. They have not responded as of this morning.
Well, Morgan didn't stop there. She reached out to FEMA. FEMA did respond and told her that the county is in charge of that debris removal. So Morgan also then reached out to the county last week, and she's still working to hear back.